Hello, English 11, and this video is going to be regarding your U.S. Supreme Court case project. And so the first thing we're going to do is find out where to find it. So there are two places that you can find it. The first place, as always, is on the calendar. So because this was assigned last week, we're going to go back on week 6. Click on the link for the slideshow for the agenda. Okay. So if you look on here, make sure you're reading when things are actually assigned. Okay. And then I believe it's on Wednesday is when I first introduced it. Okay. So right here, I have U.S. Supreme Court Case Research Project. Go ahead and click on that link, and it should automatically open it up. Okay. The other place you can find it before we dive into the actual project is if you go down to my Canvas page, and then on the side here where it says Assignments. You scroll to the bottom here, you can see right here, U.S. Supreme Court Project. Click on that. Now it'll automatically pull it up right here. It shows you how many points it's out of, when it's due, project details, what I'm grading it on, etc. All right, again, you just click here for the project details. So the thing we're going to get into now is the actual project itself. Okay, so on this document here, I have here the document that you're going to use to take notes on, the website that you are going to use for some court cases, not all, but some. And then here for completed case notes. Here you have what period you have English 11 and then where to claim it. And then if you are presenting it via Flipgrid, aka you don't want to present in class, there's a video making tool right down here. And then here below is the rubric we're going to use to grade. Okay, so the first thing that I would have you do is right here, you're going to click on these notes. Okay. As always, whenever making a copy, all you do is go up here where it says File, make a copy, name it whatever you want. I'll just type in Hollingsworth Court Case Project, and then make sure you move it to your English 11 folder. I'm going to back out my drive, English 11, right there. Boop. Yep. Okay. And now I have my own blank copy of the notes. Okay. If for some reason you accidentally moved it to the wrong folder, you always know up here right next to the star, you have a little folder. You can move it to any folder you want. So maybe I don't want it in this English 11 folder. Maybe I have this one right here that I want it to move it to. You can do that as well. Okay. So with this blank document, what you need to do, you need to research 3 different cases. Okay. Case 1, case 2, case 3. Kind of like those Supreme Court notes. Your questions that you're answering are, what is the case name? What source did you use to learn about the case? Please provide a link. Briefly summarize the situation and issue involved. What article or amendment of the Constitution did it primarily involve? We have both a summary and a full text of the U.S. Constitution if you need it. And then what was the Supreme Court's decision, aka who won? And then what are your thoughts on that case? Okay, so to what extent do you agree or disagree with the court's decision and why? Okay, now with that, I don't want you to just say because it's what I believe. Great, but I want to know why you believe it in that way. Okay, so let's think about it in the regards to the court case regarding student freedom or rights within schools. I don't remember on the top of my head what case that involved, but do you agree with the statement that students have limited rights within schools versus outside of school? That's where you would explain right here. You would do that for 3 different cases. Okay, now with this blank document, see I got rid of that original one. I have my own document now. Now with this here, you need to go to the list of Supreme Court cases. Now this link right here are just a few landmark cases regarding Supreme Court. Okay, these are the big ones that you're going to hear most often. So Brown versus Board, or Gideon v. Wainwright, or Miranda v. Arizona, Matt v. Ohio, Marbury versus Madison. All these court cases that typically we hear about every single day now. Okay. If you don't like any of these court cases, by all means, you can do a general search on Google. Or Newsela has plenty of information on newer topics that may be interesting for your age group. Okay, so once you find 3 Supreme Court cases that interest you, you just put their names here. So case 1, case 2, case 3. Okay, and then if, depending on your period, you need to claim your case. Okay, so here I have a couple of people who have already decided what case they want. Okay, you need to type that in, or I will type that in for you on whatever case that you decide to do. Okay, Typically, this is for the presentations, but we still want you to do 3 cases. Okay, but you're only presenting 1. Okay, so put your case in here. Alrighty. And once you get that done, you are now able to answer these questions for 3 different cases. Alrighty. If you need to, you can always click on these completed case notes. That way you see what you need to be doing, how you need to be answering the questions. Okay. If you're all set and done, like you're ready to present it, fantastic. We won't turn these in until Wednesday for Hollingsworth class. Okay. If you're ready to present or record your video, all you have to do right here on Flipgrid, okay, click on Flipgrid. You should all automatically hit a join code, okay. For Hollingsworth class, we have right here my code, alrighty. Or if you're on our week's agenda currently, okay, so if we go back to the calendar, I have it on our weekly agenda this week, the join code, okay. So if we scroll over here, this is the join code for my class, okay. So just paste that in there. So I'm going to copy, go to Flipgrid, paste it right there. Make sure you get rid of any spaces in front or behind it. And enter. And you should automatically be put in here. Okay? So, U.S. Supreme Court case. You see it right here. You click on that. Look at that. I have the court guidelines, what court cases people are going to use, and the rubric that's going to be used to grade you guys. Okay? If you are using Flipgrid, I have right here, you have to have a 2-minute minimum for a video. You must have a clear voice. And it must be visually appealing, meaning it's not just a blank black screen. Maybe you have some images you pull up. Maybe you put text on the screen. Whatever works. Okay? Once that's all said and done, once you finish presenting, whatever, I will use this right here to grade it. Okay? Please don't forget to actually turn it into Canvas. All right, so that I may be able to read your notes. Okay? So remember, if you need to add this to the Canvas turn-in slot, all you have to do is go up to where it says share. Make sure your link is open to either myself or to anyone in the school district. I don't think you guys have this option, but so share in community schools, copy that link, and then if you go over to Canvas, right here, it's a file upload. So you should be able to upload the file or that document that you just created. Okay? So that is how you are to complete your Supreme Court case project. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask myself or Mr. Smith, as we're both using this project and the rubric for the assignment. Okay? Thank you so much and have a good day.